And I wanted to ask you, though, honestly, what the fuck do you mean by does this one remember her own lyrics? Maybe I'm missing it, but was there a time I forgot the lyrics to something? I don't think so. The only time I can ever remember fucking up the lyrics is one night when Tom wanted to go on. This is back in 2000. I don't even remember when we were together now. Drugs. Whenever we were together in 2002 or something, 2004 maybe. And we played, and he said, okay, I threw in some extra songs tonight and we were in the Beatles cover band. And he said, I threw in some extra songs tonight from the anthology. And he assigned me one of them. He's like, do you know, I forgot to remember to forget. Oh, wait, no, that's a George song. He said to me, an Elvis song. I forget. That's All Right, Mama. Yeah, I didn't know the second verse. I thought the whole song was That's All Right, Mama. That's all right for you. That's all right, pretty mama. Any way you do, that's all right. That's all right. But no, there's a second and a third verse, and I just totally, yeah, it happens. I mean, that's what happens. I mean, I've only remember doing that once, but remember your own lyrics? Yeah, if you write the song, you should always. Granted, there's a couple songs I forgot I wrote, but I think if you sang them back to me with the words, I'd remember it. I don't understand what that means because you've been saying that for years. Can remember the lyrics to your own song. I don't remember ever. If usually you have when you play shows, you get prepared for. By that point, you're used to forgetting words, and then you'll just sing it any way you want to sing it. You just throw in the first verse or something because you wrote it. I don't know what that means. But I didn't write That's All Right, Mama. I did. Carl Perkins wrote it or something for Elvis. I just said yeah because I thought I knew it and it was last minute. But I don't. But we all used to fuck up. Alex wasn't. He had to do those George lines, so he wasn't the greatest. He always needed help with his shit, and he learned how to fake it. But yeah, I mean, fuck ups happen, and it wasn't a big deal. I think we were playing a benefit for the police at in Glenville somewhere, but it was weird because it was for another police department. And it was good because it was practice, and that was the one where we practiced running out to the stage because there was 10,000 fucking cops and cop families there, and it was cool. That's how I caught my teeth playing benefits for the fire department, for the police, because that's what you do, especially when you're funded. You want to give right back to the community and give back to the news stations around you, and give back to the papers around you, the newspapers. You'll be doing a lot of, even the Sex Pistols played police benefits. You'll be doing a lot of those, which I did. Those are fun because you eat a whole mess of pizza. There's probably free beer, and you just get to kick it like you was a regular rock band. Because at these other shows, you bring your own lunch and you eat privately in the back, and you sit in the green room for 2 hours between two 45-minute sets. But yeah, no, I never fucked up on TV or anything. That was scary too. We did TV for local government public access, and boy, that was a whole lot of fun because they put us in an old studio where they had a crane. They had two cameras, both on cranes, and they had like a backdrop and they had the drums on a stage, and it looked really fucking good. I don't want the footage out or anything, but I mean, it looked really good. And it was an experience. They didn't have a PA there, so we had to sing through their intercom. And it was, but, you know, it went directly into the boards and it came out beautifully. But, no, you don't ever forget the words. I mean, you got to be, unless you're like, it's your first time. And then I've seen people go on stage for their first time and forget the whole fucking set list. I've seen people do that. I've seen bass players, yeah, because in the melee, I mean, you got to be seasoned. You got to have a lot of practice. You should play a lot of basement parties first, a lot of backyard parties, and a lot of fucking beer parties. But when you forget lyrics, nobody should be knowing you're forgetting them. You should be just doing. And that's it. That's it with that. I think Debbie Mendoza looks better than Selena, though. Selena looks good, but I mean, Debbie's got more bite. Debbie's got more pussy bite, I think. She looks way better. Gladly fuck Debbie any day. I'd turn down Selena. I'd be like, I have to fuck Debbie right now. Debbie's got the tongue out and the titties, the Hispanic titties pressed together, talking about daddy fucking please.